No, it wasn't my prediction. I said that Bitcoin is going much higher than $300,000. The process is going much faster, and to get ahead of it, you have to choose the rarest, which is the highest yielding asset, and that's Bitcoin. If you're a newcomer, he recommends going for only two coins. It's the top two coins by CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Welcome to the Coin Post. Bitcoin made his first attempt to break through $50,000, as mentioned in my yesterday's video. So far it hasn't been successful, but Bitcoin is clearly determined to go back again and finish the job. It's an extremely important level that will determine the movement of the entire crypto market in March. But today I've gathered you all for a different reason, as there's a prediction that Bitcoin price will hit above $300,000. It was given by Douglas Borthwick during an interview to the Altcoin Daily channel. He also shared what to do if you have $1,000 to invest in cryptocurrency. I suggest that we listen to the arguments he gives for such a big surge of Bitcoin, and I will comment on everything and add the latest cryptocurrency news on the topic. Don't forget to subscribe to the Coin Post to get updates on all the important Bitcoin price predictions. And let's get into it. In his interview, it sounded like this. Douglas, you recently gave a $300,000 Bitcoin prediction. Can you comment on that? No, it wasn't my prediction. I said that Bitcoin is going much higher than $300,000. So why and how it's gonna happen? He explains that in 2017 it was just a rehearsal of Bitcoin growth. He said it was like small mice with 30 or 100 followers on Twitter, and they bought Bitcoin for themselves and advised their friends to do so. But even that was enough to boost the price to $20,000. Today, we're dealing with giant rats, which is a good comparison by the way, and there's no hidden subtext. These same rats have hundreds of thousands of followers on social media. They buy Bitcoin for themselves and advise all of their followers to get bigger and bigger bites. By these big players, Douglas Borthwick doesn't mean guys from YouTube, Twitter or Telegram. He's talking about really big players, like Tesla. Our guest believes their number is gonna increase, and we have all the conditions for that. Looking through the latest news, Citibank analysts believe that it's a crucial moment in the history of Bitcoin with a clear perspective of a global currency. Banking giant Goldman Sachs is to start trading cryptocurrency futures next week. And Twitter announced a $1.25 billion convertible bond offering. And that's a very good reason to believe that at least a part of that amount will be used to buy Bitcoin. And I mean, it's just the most recent pieces of news. The second essential reason for the explosive growth of Bitcoin is that it's used as a means of accumulation. Most of those who buy Bitcoin today are not planning to sell it tomorrow, in a year, or even in 10 years. It's their capital stock until they retire, for example. So they buy cryptocurrency and take it off the stock exchange. The offer on the open market is constantly decreasing, which pushes the price up and up. Borthwick gives an example of the real estate that he was taught to invest in as a child. Except for market bubbles, real estate prices have been rising steadily, and most people believe that their assets have been increasing too. But as a matter of fact, the rise in real estate prices is being destroyed by the dollar depreciation. The process is going much faster, and to get ahead of it, you have to choose the rarest, which is the highest yielding asset, and that's Bitcoin. In support of his words, have a look at this chart. It clearly shows that over the past 10 years, average Bitcoin growth has outperformed other assets in financial markets, including Tesla stock. Douglas also responded to comments like, "You can't buy coffee for Bitcoin." Well, he replied, "You gotta buy coffee for dollars, cause they're gonna depreciate anyway. However, you should save and increase your capital in Bitcoin." If you share the same opinion and you're looking for a $300,000 Bitcoin, give this video a thumbs up. And we're moving on to the second part of the video. In the second half of the video, Douglas Borthwick is gonna tell you the best way to invest your $1,000 if you're new to cryptocurrency. He was asked how he would advise his son to invest $1,000, and Borthwick replied that his son has been in crypto for a while now. If you're a newcomer, he recommends going for only 2 coins. It's the top 2 coins by CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin and Ethereum. The ratio of such a portfolio can be different, up to 50-50 between the 2 cryptocurrencies, but it's quite a risky option. To be safe, it's better to choose 60-40 or even 80-20 in favor of Bitcoin. And it's better to buy cryptocurrency on a regular basis because the market is constantly changing and it's not always a pleasant thing. But if you buy Bitcoin for, say, $50 a week, you can get a great price in the long run. The important thing is to realize that this is an investment not for a day, a month, or even a year. The longer you hold it, the more you get in the end. You may ask why Bitcoin and Ethereum? The first one is the basis of the whole crypto world. Everything revolves around it, and it always will. As for Ethereum, he feels like this cryptocurrency could go much higher, and in the future it will be in 5 figures. That is, from $10,000 or more. Share in the comments whether you think Ethereum could surge like this. I would add that when Douglas Borthwick was asked which cryptocurrency his son was investing in, he replied just Bitcoin and Ethereum. And now a lot of people would probably say something like, "Look how many X's this or that coin gave." Well, you're right, but let's distinguish between long-term investment and speculation. Borthwick's approach is as conservative as possible, and I mean it would be even more conservative to say that you only have to buy Bitcoin and anything else is a scam. But if you ask me, I have altcoins on my list that I think will always be there, and I think their prices will continue to rise in the long run too. But in this regard, everyone has to make their own mind. And I would like to warn you that these new projects that take off today have a high risk of crashing after the current growth cycle ends, or maybe even earlier. As for Ethereum, then supporters of BNB, Cardano and Polkadot can certainly make plans to bring it down. But so far it's just plans, and the difference in capitalization shows what long-term investors are betting on. So, today we considered the Bitcoin price prediction to go higher than $300,000 and discussed how to invest in cryptocurrencies if you're a newcomer. Share this video with your friends so that they can keep up to date with the information, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That's it for today, thanks for watching, it's the Coin Post channel. Subscribe and get enlightened.